Okay, episode 14. Today the plan is to explore the rest of the swamp, see if we can find turnip seeds. We really need to get some turnip seeds. I want to get them growing so that we can upgrade the cauldron. And I think today as well we're going to venture to the next boss, Bone Mass, and just get a portal over at his location. So we're just going to need to get some fine wood for some portals. So I've just come out to grab a little bit of that. And yeah, I'd say if we can get those couple of things done, that's going to be a good job for this episode. I'll just chuck some of this other wood out so we can grab all the fine wood we can. Okay, we'll run that back home. It's raining. It seems to be raining so much at the moment. I don't really know the weather tables very well in Valheim. If you don't know, the weather is on a schedule for all Valheim worlds. Weather is biome specific, so you can look up what the weather is on a particular day in a particular biome if you want to, but I've never really done that before. I haven't paid it much attention. I've just kind of taken the weather as whatever it is. The other thing that's important when traveling and stuff is wind direction. So the little arrow in the bottom of the mini-map, that shows you the wind direction. So we will just sleep and then we'll just get organised and head out for a bit of a wander in the swamp and see if we can open up the map for the rest of the swamp that we've got at the moment. I'm not going to be doing any crypts today. If I start doing that, I'm not going to have any time to travel to Bone Mass. So we might do a stream where we go and do that. Just get a whole bunch of farming done, bunch of wood, bunch of crops, bunch of iron. But we're just wandering out in the swamp for the first time today. And we'll just try and explore the rest of our swamp that we have here and open it up so we can at least see everything on the map. We take this out. Oh, of course. I'm like, why does that guy hit me so hard, or girl? I think it's actually a lady. Oh man, just hit me again. 1-star Drogger Archer, I swear. Crap, I can't even block it. I need to like time a parry perfectly. Straight into it, hey? We're almost dead. That 1-star Drogger Archer. We cannot get hit by that again. Block. Oh, we block, but we can't block. No. Okay, there's our first death. So we can't even block the 1-star Draugr Archer with our buckler. If we were able to time the parry on that, I think we'd be fine. But because we were just blocking, yeah, killed us. Anyway, first death. Day 42 for the first death. That's actually pretty good. I mean, we are on normal, so it's a bit easy, but it's still better than I've ever done before, I think. Going that far without dying. There's always something stupid I do that I kill myself. So, and we just weren't really like warmed up just yet. Like we basically just come into the swamp, and then like out of nowhere we're in a fight with a bunch of skeletons and a 1-star Draugr Archer, which is probably the worst thing, I would say, to be fighting in the swamp at this stage. They just hit so hard. I swear I die to archers in the swamp more than anything else. They're like my arch nemesis. Where did he, or she, yeah, okay, there we go. I was about to say, where did she go? He's right there. Let's not die again, hey? There we go. Okay, so we're just going to keep on exploring around. Just try and take some of these spawners out. We will probably leave a spawner somewhere. Not really worried about it at this stage because we have heaps of entrails, but when we start making sausages, if we don't have enough entrails, we might leave a spawner somewhere and then just keep it as a bit of a farm for Draugr and entrails. But we'll just see. We'll see if we need to do that. If we don't need to do that, we won't worry about it. Okay. Another Draugr. So we'll just keep on looking at the map as well and just sort of try and run around all of the areas of the swamp so we can open things up right to the coast. Obviously any crypts that we see, we'll just mark them. And I do want to try and get another portal kind of on the other side of the swamp as well. Just so we've got two portals on two sort of opposite sides of this swamp when we're coming and farming things like the crypts and picking up cores and charcoal from these surtling spawners. They are just one shot, these guys, if you can hit them, but they move around very fast and they're hard to hit. And that's a 1-star. See, even that 1-star, it's just one tap. Oh, there's another one there. But yeah, so I got lucky there. But you could see the fireballs that they throw. Obviously hit the tree, but they'll hurt us if they hit us. Just dig all of this out so that next time we come into this area, when those surtlings spawn, they're just going to spawn in the water and they'll just immediately die, and then we can just be coming and collecting the charcoal and the cores that they drop. Any trophies as well, every now and then we'll get a trophy. I am going to try and collect all of the trophies on this playthrough. I know some of them are going to be a bit of a mission. On my other world that I'm playing with my brother, we've decided that we are going to commit to... Oh, abomination. commit to collecting all the trophies, so we've just been doing that the last few days. Can I jump up there? Of course, that's another archer. I think that's just a standard Draugr archer though. We need to just get a portal down here. This is pretty much the other side of the swamp. Just having a portal here will be good. I think I want to fight this abomination and see how we go against them. It's time. Because I do want to explore getting that the root gear. So, I mean, if he's gonna just sit his arm there for us, we'll hit it with a sword. Our arrows pretty much do no damage to it. But I want him to come back. Is he gonna come back? Yeah. You can see those arrows, they do like nothing. The fire is probably doing the biggest amount of damage. I think they're resistant to pierce, these guys. Our sword, if we can fight them with a sword though, that'll do good damage. He's just... he's not weak to slash, but he's not resistant to it either. I don't think they're weak to anything, these guys. I think they're just... yeah, you just have to fight them with a slash weapon like a sword or an axe. And yeah, the best way to fight them really is just down on the ground, dodging their attacks. And then hitting them when you have the opportunity. Don't jump, maybe dodge roll instead of jumping. Yeah, there we go. I'm just on fine form today. I can't dodge roll to save my life. I die to a 1-star Draugr archer. There we go. And again. Whoa. Lucky we're not missing those ones. That middle slam attack that he does, if he hits us with that, he'll probably kill us, or it'll come very close to it. The swipes, if he hits us with one of them, probably won't be too bad, but that middle sort of AoE attack that he does. There we go, we've opened up the root harness, the leggings and the face mask. We're going to need more to be able to craft everything I need. Workbench got broken. We'll just place that back here again quickly. But yeah, that wasn't too bad actually. I'm pretty confident to be fighting those guys. That went better than I thought it might have. Just mark this as a home portal and a crypt. Just need to get a little bit more wood. Get some more ancient bark as well, because we're going to need that eventually when we start crafting some things. Oh, there's a leech just there, and I didn't have any poison resistance on, so put that on and get rid of that guy. Because I know I always end up being in a position where I don't have enough blood bags and I have to go to the swamp just to farm blood bags. So we'll just wander out here till we hit the coast and then just follow the coast along. I'll cut a lot of this out because it's just a bit repetitive at this stage, just fighting leeches and skeletons and the odd Draugr here or there. If there's anything decent that I come across, I'll leave that in. There's those surtlings, they just all spawned. They've all died. Might as well grab their stuff now. There's a leech just there as well. Leech trophy. I want that. I might chuck that out. And I want those cores as well. Chuck that out. Get our leech trophy. And the iron brooch. We will check some of them out because they might be the trinkets that you can wear. Some of them might be worth running. Yeah, but anyway, we'll head home now because it's going to night time. I'm just going to chuck a set of stairs here. It's just a bit easier to jump up if I need to. And they're normally pretty good. Enemies don't attack them. They just don't know what to do with them. Okay, we'll just go home, deposit all of our stuff, get organised and head back. Okay, so root harness. So plus 15 bows for the whole kit. That one gives us resistance to spear, but it makes us weak to fire. Patterns of the bear. See, that's really good, like, set bonuses for what I'm wearing at the moment. Like, we'll lose our plus 10% slash, and we'll lose our plus 30% health, and the 15% stamina regen. If we go to the root, what's the face mask? Where is it? There it is. So the root mask, so that resistant to poison. Again, the set bonus is plus 15 bows. We don't really care about the bows that much. Like, we're not, yeah, we're using our bow, but it's not our main weapon. And I don't think it ever will be our main weapon. We'll hardly ever use them moving forward for the rest of the game, basically, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth getting this root gear. Looking at that, I'm actually thinking that I'm probably not even going to worry about the root gear. It's just, it's not better than what we've got right now. Even the armor on it was not as good. We probably, by the time we upgraded it, we'd probably be about on par with where we're at right now, but then we lose the set bonuses that we're getting with the bear gear. But anyway, we'll have a sleep and then we'll go back to the swamp again and finish exploring the rest of this swamp. Yeah, I really think that we're not going to worry about the root gear now. It's going to be a downgrade to what we've got. Maybe if we were focusing on bows, it might be worth it, but we're just not. And I don't plan to at all. I prefer to be playing there's all of those guys, they go again. Every single, like, 5 minutes, I think, or something like that, they'll just go. Well, and we got our first Surtling trophy, which opens up another one of those trinkets. That's what we should look at. We need to look at those trinkets and see if there's any that we've got unlocked so far that are worth it. But we kept on just wandering. We've come across this abomination, our second abomination. So we're going to fight this guy again. I think he's just standing there. I'll jump down and get stuck into this guy. Oh, he's just going to keep on standing there. We have no stamina. Oh, now he moves. We finally get a little bit of stamina and he decides to move and not let us hit him with a spear. Sorry. Sword. Oh, there's a Drogger there too. just try and get a shot off on that Drogger. I don't want him to get into the fight at the same time. Where is he? There he is. At least he's taken a decent amount of damage. Come on, buddy. I think he's stuck. He's just like wigging out. Look at that. He's just like stuck. He's not even attacking us. Oh. We'll take the easy kill. Where's that Drogger? Drogger's just gone. Drogger turned into a skeleton. Oh, there's that Drogger. He's just over the back there. Wait for this guy to come over and finish him off. Not even going to wait for him to attack. We'll just take him out. But we'll just keep on wandering. Oh, far out. Scared the crap out of me. Oh, and we can't block. Another 1-star. We can't block them. We can only parry these guys. He staggers us if we just block. Just try and time this. Attack, parry, and attack. Nice. Yeah, see, we can parry them, but we can't block these guys. Get some guck. Might as well get these ones that are easy pickings. You can like build ladders and stuff up into the trees and get the ones that are higher up in the trees. Oh, look at that. It is a beautiful thing. Our first turnip seeds. We kind of forgot about looking for them, and then all of a sudden I just seen them out of the corner of my eye in between those trees. Oh, that's awesome. Now we can grow turnips. And I think with the turnips now, with the carrots and the turnips, we're able to, once I grow a turnip and then touch an actual turnip, I'll get the cauldron level 2 upgrade. It's like a spice little hangy thing. Oh, look at this. How's that? We've been looking for ages for these things, and within like 1 minute of wandering, we find 3 of them, just basically in the same spot, like right on top of each other. That's crazy. That's really good though. But anyway, I think we'll just head back to the portal. Oh, another abomination. Take out this leech. We might as well fight this abomination. I mean, we're not really going to use their gear anymore, but we might as well fight them when we can. Make things interesting. Try and get a bit better at fighting them too. I just need to get the timing on my dodge rolls. Like that. Not like that. Don't jump. Roll. Again, that's just me missing my missing my timing on the control and shift. Not hitting control properly, and I'm just jumping instead of actually dodge rolling. Oh, and again, and it's so bad as well doing it, because like you literally just jump into an enemy's attack. Like you basically just put yourself in like the worst possible situation. I know you can change your keybinds and stuff like that, but I think it keeps the game interesting. Not like setting it up as like a single key or something that's a bit easier. Like it's just another element to the game that you just have to get right so you don't die. So, and I'm not too bad at it. Like, I'm not, definitely not great, but I know the first time I played Valheim, I think I played right through to beating Yagluf, and I didn't dodge roll one single time. I didn't even know it was a thing in the game. But yeah, I certainly, oh, that guy has decided he just wants to run away. Another 1-star. Yeah, I think it's good to learn those types of skills and teach yourself in these games to be able to get in there and fight up close and personal with these enemies, because I find it a bit more rewarding. Drogger's just hiding behind that tree. Yeah, I mean, obviously with the abominations, I could just have a million arrows and I could just keep my distance and just fire arrows at him. A 1-star. No problem in parrying these guys, but we can't just block them. We have to time the parry. I knew that when I was making the buckler. That's where its strength lies. Like, if you have to be confident in your parry timing. If you're missing the parry and you're just blocking their attacks, the buckler's block force and block armor is a lot less than the banded shield, which would be the other option that I'd be running. So again, it's like adds a little bit more complexity, requires a little bit more skill to play, and I'm always trying to like challenge myself in a way to like make me become better. Now we'll just unload all our inventory, and we pretty much explored the rest of the swamp then. Like, I think on the map when I did look at it, we've pretty much covered the whole area. We'll chuck all this charcoal out here. It's such a good source of charcoal, the surtlings. We've got 2 spawners now that we can go to that are really close to portals, so we're going to be able to just jump in there every now and then. Basically, when we enter the portal, or come out of the portal, those surtlings are going to spawn. They're going to spawn in the water. We can just run over and grab all their drops, head back home again, make it a bit of a farm for cores and charcoal moving forward. We'll just move these. We'll just put them in this box. So, and it's a bit of a bonus. I mean, it'd be better if the spawners were at the same portal, but it's not too bad. We can just go in and out of one portal and then go into and out of the other portal. But let's go and get these turnip seeds planted, because we need turnips in our life. I hope I'm remembering right in that we do get the cauldron upgrade with these turnips. But yeah, I guess we'll find out. We'll just leave the cultivator here. And we need some portals again. We're just going to get prepared to probably head to our Eldar portal, and we can jump in our boat there and sail over to the Bone Mass Island. We'll probably try and sail a little bit sort of to the west of where the Bone Mass icon is, because I'd say we should be able to come in like Black Forest or something like that, so that we're not sailing directly into the swamp. With the little boat that we got at this stage, I don't really want to do that, because we're going to just get hammered by leeches in the water. So we've slept, and we're just going to do our final little bit of organisation and think about what we need and what we have. I'm going to put a sign up though. I need a little bit of charcoal. And I'll just need a little bit of wood, because I'm going to make a record of that death that we had. And I think I'll do it around the base with every death. We'll start off with putting them just near our bed here. So we'll put it just there. And we'll just say, died day 42 in the swamp. That'll do. And I have left my death marker on the map. I haven't gotten rid of that, but just in case I accidentally get rid of it, because sometimes I'm in the habit of just clearing those things out. I will try and keep them there. Excuse me. I will try and keep them there though. But anyway, let's get a travelling. So it should just be a straight shot across. There's a Leviathan just there to our left. We're not going to worry about them at the moment. Obviously every time we go into the ocean it rains. We can see Black Forest now. And look at that. Did you notice what just popped up? Yes! The trader. That is so lucky. We're sailing over to Bone Mass, and we're sailing straight at the trader, and we get the trader. Oh my god. That's so lucky. You have no idea how much time I have spent aimlessly wandering on a boat to try and find this guy in some of my other playthroughs. Like the last one especially, I was out for days and days and days just aimlessly sailing around trying to find the location of the trader. I actually ended up finding the other two traders before I found that trader. Like I found the Meadows one and the Swamp one before I found the one that I was really looking for. But the significance of the trader, if you don't know, probably the most important thing for me is I can get the belt. Don't even know how to say what it's called, like the Major something. But it increases our carry capacity from 300 to 450. So it's just massive. Like it just makes everything so much easier, especially when you're like farming, collecting resources. But yeah, I'll quickly show you what else he sells. But there's the belt. It's like I'm not even going to try and say it. But anyway, that is such a score. But we will just try and run our way to Bone Mass now. And just get a bit of a lay of the land. We're not really going to take fights or anything if we don't need to. We're just going to try and run there. And yeah, just check the location out quickly, and then by the time we've done that, we'll probably just be heading home. So, and we're going to want to come back here too and put a portal in this location, because that other one's a bit far away. We might build, but there we go. So that is the skull. That is Bone Mass. Nothing really around here too much. But yeah. So we need to find those 10 bones, which we have already, and we chuck it in his little mouth there and we'll spawn him. But we found the location. We're just going to run home now because it's turning night. I'll take this spawner out on the way home. Why not? So we need to cross the swamp again by the looks of it. Yeah, we're not going to fight anything. We're just running home now. It's like night time and we don't have rested. Blob down there. Better just take that just in case. With skeletons. Just head straight across over here, back into the Black Forest. There we go, just a little thin patch of swamp there that ran in between the two sections of the Black Forest. We'll just run back and back to our portal, head home. So, but yeah. Oh well, that's pretty much it. I think we're going to call it here for this episode. So we found turnip seeds and we went and scoped out the bone mass location and we got a portal on the island where bone mass is. So we've done everything that we wanted to do today. That was such a score finding those turnip seeds. We've been looking for them for quite a while now. And we had our first death today. It was only a matter of time that was going to happen. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this, please like the video. If you want to keep on following on, please subscribe. But anyway, we will leave it at that. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.